Hello, friends. How are you? I had fun. I created the 10 reasons I love LimeLife by Alcone. I pulled up my creative business, tapped into my creative business roots, and created a PowerPoint presentation on why I love LimeLife by Alcone, why I'm a LimeLifer. I know there'll be some people that give me some flack about the fact that I put this in a presentation, but that's okay. That's what makes me unique, is the fact that I enjoy using these business skills, and PowerPoint's one of my things. In fact, I even taught PowerPoint up until, I guess, this last year to lower school, in particular, third, fourth, fifth grade students. So PowerPoint's my jam. Anyway, so I created a top 10 list of why I love LimeLife by Alcone. Hopefully some of these will resonate with you. If they do, please reach out and chat with me. I did not make the decision to join LimeLife lightly. I, in my typical type A personality, need to look and research things. I spent a good amount of time with, my pros and cons list and talking through this and making sure this was right for me. And I do. I love it. I'm a LimeLifer. And here is why. Okay. Top 10 reasons. So now I did try to, go 10. I'm going to do a countdown. I had a hard time putting these in the right order. I could switch up a few, but anyway, so let's start with number 10. All right. All right, number 10. I am my own boss. I'm my own boss. I am an independent beauty guide with LimeLife by Alcone. I am my own boss. I own a company. I, have to keep track of my finances. I have to, I have to be, what's the right word? Not necessarily diligent, but I have to plan and, I'm I'm a business major. I love this. I love this part of it, but I'm my own boss. So I work when I need to work. And if I need to work at the beach or from the beach, if I need to work from New York City, I can do that. If I need to get up first thing in the morning and water my garden and work outside for a bit and not start working till later, then that's okay. If my kids have something, they need me at school for a particular reason, not a big deal. I set my own hours. I am my own boss. Love that. So number 10, a flexible work schedule. Okay, number 9. Oh, this is wonderful, wonderful. When you join LimeLife, you get a tribe, you get a group of girlfriends. I mean, if you need to feel part of something much bigger than where you're at right now, then this is this is pretty awesome. You get a new tribe of girlfriends, and they are there to support you. They are there to cheer you on. They are there to uplift you. They are there. They have your back. We share ideas. We share knowledge. These girls, they're wonderful. They're a great group of girls, and I have made a lot of friends. We just got back from Palooza. The pictures you see here, one of them is our team dinner. We had an evening, and then the other is kind of more of my close-knit group of girls. So we were in Colorado for the 2019 LimeLife Palooza. Oh my goodness, it was a wonderful experience. So you are immediately part of just a phenomenal group of women and men. All right, number 8. Collaborations with inspiring women. Love this. Okay, so last year, the fall collection was LimeLife partnered with Danessa Myricks and created a new line of foundations, highlighters, blushes, lip colors, eyeshadows for dark skin. Up until that point, they had a few, but not anywhere near as what they wanted. And inclusivity is really big. In fact, you'll see that later on my list. And so they partnered with Danessa, And they came up with a whole new line, and that line is still part of our catalog. It's still, whether you're Hispanic or Asian or Indian or African American or white, so the palest of pale to the darkest of dark, we have a foundation and a color makeup line for you, and I love, 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 love that. Love it. Okay, this year they announced at Palooza that we will be collaborating with Allie. I think, and I should have looked this up. I think it's Reisman. I think it's Reisman. I may be saying that completely incorrectly, but she is Olympic gold medalist, led or is captain of our gymnastic team. Young, totally dynamic, completely engaged in kind of the younger generation, is huge about women and rights and empowerment, loves makeup, uses it to relax. Loved hearing from her at Palooza, and she's got a whole line. I can't wait to see all the details about it. It's launching in September. I hear that, there's new colors. She is really big about just being comfortable in your own skin. So we're going to see a lot of soft and muted shades, and I'm super excited to see. But I love that LimeLife doesn't necessarily go after, the big names in the, necessarily in the makeup industry or in the entertainment industry. Instead, they're going after and collaborating with women who are all about inspiring other women. So that's number 8. All right, number 7. Oh, money. Who doesn't like extra money, right? So, yes, LimeLife is a business. I keep track of my expenses, and I see money coming in, and I'm showing you right here my starter kit. This is my starter kit. It's $169 to get started. $169. That's it. And you get everything you need to get started with your business. After the $169, it's $9.95 a month, and that gives you this. I've got a picture down here. This is kind of my, a little screenshot of my commission screen. You pay $9.95 a month for your website, and now they've even gone so far as to, if you earn if your personal retail value is a certain level for like 10 months out of 12, the $75 annual fee, they waive that. So I have a LimeLife credit card. It's extra money. So am I making as much money as I would love to be making right now? Not necessarily, but the potential is huge. Potential is 6 figures. It's a fabulous time to get started in this business. The company is just hit, I guess, 5 years earlier this year. With these collaborations, these new products, they're changing the industry. It is a phenomenal time to get started in this particular with this particular company. Okay, number 6. Okay, so not everybody gets into this as much as I get into this, but I am all about being environmentally friendly, looking at sustainability, and so is LimeLife. So we just completely, we jive on this one. So a lot of their products, all of their products, all of their products are like recyclable, and they've even gone so far as to partner with TerraCycle, so I can save all of my bottles and packaging and everything, and then ship it to TerraCycle, and they can recycle it all. They also have special packaging that's all recyclable. You can, like our foundation and our eyeshadows and that sort of thing, you can just pop out the little trays and put in another one, and so all of those are, everything is very environmentally conscious. Now, the sustainability piece I'm super impressed with, and that means that all of their products, especially in the skincare line, when they source it, they make sure that it leaves as little footprint as possible. They work with the suppliers. They make sure that we're buying top ingredients, but from companies that are really doing their part to look after our world and look after their employees. So they try to leave as little impact as possible. So I love that. All right, number 5. All right, LimeLife. I can't even begin to tell you how inclusive LimeLife is. I love it, love it. And I've already mentioned, when we partnered with Danessa, that we've got a whole line. But I love the fact, just a couple months ago, they launched this Rise campaign, and they've got a Facebook group just for African Americans or I guess other ethnicities. There we go. I'll say it. That's a hard word. To get together and be able to answer questions and support one another and talk about issues that come up, things that they have to deal with. And they've got a whole new Rise campaign. And I love it. Love it. That in our eyes, LimeLife's eyes, we're all created equal. They also just created a new Breakthrough Award. There's a picture on my screen of that, and they awarded 3 people at our last at the Palooza in Colorado, and we're all about loving on each other. We're all about loving on each other. We're all created equal. Okay, so number 5 was just how inclusive LimeLife is. It's for everybody. All right, number 4. All right, personal growth, my growth, right? The fact that I'm doing this is huge. And I've got an example here. I've got a picture up here in the corner of me doing a live. It's amazing what I have, how far I've come in this. So I just love the fact that I have gotten out of my comfort zone. I'm all about, helping others get out of their comfort zone, but just feeling confident in your skin, confident in feeling in my own skin, and just learning to love myself. It's hard. I've got a long ways to go, but I have come a long, long way. So personal growth. All right. And just being confident enough to get out there and put myself out there. All right. And be vulnerable. Right. Number 3. All right. This could have been at the top, but I have 2 others, 2 and 1 that I feel like, because, I am God-centered. So I'm going to take God wherever I am. So if a company that I work for is not necessarily, I'm gonna take God with me. So, but the fact that this company is God-centered, now they're pretty careful to be inclusive because we are inclusive. So it's not like in your face God-centered. So it's more, it's more of a subtle, but it's completely open to the fact if we want to bring God into this and use LimeLife as our platform to spread the word, we can totally do that and feel comfortable and with their support. But I do want to point out the picture that you see here in the middle. That was actually a prayer meeting out on the lawn before our Palooza meeting, before we started on Friday morning. And we had a large group of women that met outside, and some of the top leaders of the company, they prayed with the group. So it's definitely, you can definitely tell. And I think a lot of this, all of this inclusivity and talking about how relationships are so important, and loving on people all over the world. And as you see here, we've got a Brighter Together Foundation, and that's all about developing female entrepreneurs in third world countries. I think you're looking at environmental friendly and sustainability and basically taking care of God's creation. The other picture that's down here is we've got a new Fempire Fund, and the very first person, the first company that is in the Fempire Fund, they just announced this too, is this company called Slick Chicks, and they're actually making undergarments that give women freedom to kind of take care of themselves and not be, if they are in a wheelchair or recovering from a surgery or unable to personal hygiene, right? It's personal, and it's giving people power back and not feeling so vulnerable. So the very first company that LimeLife is funding or helping fund is this Slick Chick. So it just kind of goes back to, it's female empowering, female focused, and you can tell that God is in the center of this company and doing great things for this company, even if it's not just like shouted from the rooftops. Okay, so number 2, oh, there's me. Number 2, the focus in LimeLife is relationship building. It's building relationships and it's helping people. And I put this particular picture in for me because I just love this post. This just kind of says it all. And it says here that, instead of being an independent beauty guide, my business card should be solution provider. And because we're talking about building relationships and we're talking about helping people. And that's what I put in, in this post. It's like, do you have trouble with this? I have a solution. Do you have this sensitive skin? I have a solution. Do you have some, skin issues? I have a solution. Do you need extra income? I have a solution. It's all about helping people. And it's all about being kind. It's all about loving on people. It's all about reaching out. And what I have found with this business is that, LimeLife is my platform. And when I talk about personal development, it has, LimeLife has given me that, that need to reach out to other people and focus on other people more than I focus on myself. And if nothing else comes out of this, if I don't make the big dollars, although I'm intending to make the big dollars, if I don't make the big dollars, if nothing else comes out of this, my focus from me-centered to other people and to check in on people and make sure people are doing okay and loving on people, and that's invaluable. Absolutely invaluable. So number 2 is just that the whole company, the focus is on relationship building, helping people, bringing each other happiness, lifting each other up. All right, that leads me to number 1. So the number 1 reason I love LimeLife, and the whole reason I got into this, all this other stuff is phenomenal. Number 1 reason is the product line, okay? And I love this. Right here it says it. I don't love it because I sell it. I sell it because I love it, and that is an absolute fact. What it does for people, this product is just absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. From the quality of the ingredients, getting rid of, it kind of goes back to me loving, being that tree hugger, environmentally conscious, health nut. It's a clean product line, sustainable. We've already talked about that. It works. Oh my goodness, it works. I mean, I have recently been pushing the skincare and posting that it changes people's lives, and it does. And I can give you example after example after example how this product changes people's lives. And it's affordable. It's long lasting. It's gorgeous. I mean, there's, you get these bottles and this packaging. It's beautifully presented. I can get behind this product line 100%, whether it be the skincare, the professional makeup, the fact that there is a happiness guarantee, so there is no risk. You've got 30 days. It's not going to break your budget. I just can't even say enough good things about this particular product line. So the product line is my number 1 reason for just loving being a LimeLifer and loving selling this particular product line. And it's not so much, to get the sales, because if you notice, my earning extra money is not at the top of my list. It's the ability to help people solve problems and change their lives. All right. That was my top 10 list. Thank you for kind of hanging in there with me. If any of this resonates with you, any of it at all, if there's anything that stands out or you're questioning or you think, hey, I can get on board with this, reach out to me. We have a phenomenal team, and I'm just going to tell you, I'd love for you to join me on this because, oh my goodness, there's like no risk. I mean, there really isn't. It does take a little time. I mean, it is your business, right? So you do have to treat it as such. And there are some, back office stuff that has to be done. And, but this kind of thing, this creating this top 10 is just purely for my personal pleasure. It's not something that you're going to be required to do. You're going to want to be on social media. You're going to want to be able to reach out to people. You don't have to be comfortable doing it to begin with. I definitely was not, still not, but I've come a long way. That's that personal development side. So reach out to me. We've got a great team. We'd love to have you. I've got, somebody that I love dearly that's my upline, and somebody that I love dearly that's my downline, and we've just got a great team, and we do a lot of collaboration, and we've got a lot of things that we're going to be working on together in the future. So we would love to have you join us. All right. Thank you. Bye.